Today, I want to talk about a business model that's probably one of the best out there. But it isn't something simple and easy like dropshipping or buying low and selling high. So if you're only interested in easy ways to make money, then this video probably isn't for you. You should check out my other video where I go over the dumbest products that actually worked. Now you've probably heard the saying that the people who made the most money during the gold rush were those that sold the shovels. And if you think about it, it makes sense, right? There's tens of thousands of people going to the place where the gold rush is, hoping they'll get rich by mining gold. So you obviously need transport to get there. So you get people like Vanderbilt, who was in the shipping business and made billions of dollars transporting people on his boats. You get companies like Levi's Jeans, who built pants that were strong and durable for the people that were actually mining the gold. And then you have the original gold rush millionaire, a guy called Samuel Brannan, who literally made a fortune by buying up all the shovels in the area and selling them for 10 times the price. Meanwhile, the vast majority of people that were mining didn't strike gold and become rich. Sure, there was probably a few of them that did, and hearing about those stories made other people want to join in as well. But the real winners of the gold rush were those that sold the shovels. Now, what does that look like today? There's no physical gold rush happening nowadays. But I have noticed an interesting way businesses are making millions of dollars using the same concept. Even huge business influencers like Alex Hormozi and Iman Gadzhi are doing this. The basic idea is to help people make money with a popular side hustle. So for example, one of the most popular side hustles right now is something called Amazon KDP. So if you don't know, Amazon KDP stands for Kindle Direct Publishing. Basically, the idea is that you can upload a book to Amazon as a PDF and they take care of the printing. People are claiming they're making thousands of dollars without much effort doing this. It's a different story when you look at how much profit they're actually making and how the vast majority of books like these don't make any money at all. But that's not the point of the video right now. The point is that there's a few companies making millions of dollars helping people do this side hustle. Like Publishing.com, which helps you with the education, the tools, and the mentorship. I actually remember Alex Hormozi talking about how this was one of his best investments on the My First Million podcast. There's also Publishing.ai, which helps you research which books to make. And if you've ever seen any I Tried This Amazon KDP side hustle video, you know that a lot of people are sponsored by BookBolt, and they design the books using that. So let's talk about how this ranks in terms of how good of a business this is, because there are better and worse shovel selling businesses. Let's start with the money making potential of the side hustle itself, because if people don't actually make money using the tools that you make, they won't keep paying for it. So if you take a look at the profit margin, it's only around 12 to 29%. Let's say you sell a book for $9. You only get $3.24 in your bank account. You can't spend more than that to get a customer per book. Let's say you sell a couple of thousand books and you make around $25,000 in revenue. You only make around $3,000 in profit. And out of that $3,000, you have to pay taxes, business expenses, software expenses, and a whole bunch of other fees as well. And only after that do you get any profit. Plus, you have to save some money so you can reinvest it into the business as well. And to be honest, only a small amount of people actually get that many sales. The vast majority of people don't even get a single sale. So the amount someone can make is deceptively low and the margins are pretty slim as well. Plus, another thing I think which is really important is how you get customers. There's no inbuilt growth mechanism for something like Publishing.com. There's no reason why anyone would tell other people about this. In fact, if you do tell someone about this, you're pretty much increasing your competition. So you have to rely on things like paid ads and sponsoring creators to get new customers. Overall, I would probably say that this is one of the weaker businesses in the sell shovels in the gold rush or build tools for a popular side hustle category. The next business example is definitely one of the strongest. So let me tell you about a business called Beehive. This is a company that went from $0 to $15 million in just 3 years. And now they're worth around $225 million. What they do is help you create an email newsletter. So I'm probably sure you've heard of this side hustle by now, where people are making tons of money by sending an email newsletter. The most famous examples are probably Sam Parr selling the hustle for around $20 to $30 million, Morning Brew selling for $75 million, and Sean Puri's crypto newsletter selling for 7 figures in just 10 months. So what Beehive did is that they made it really easy for you to send out email newsletters that look really clean. And they have pretty much all the features that you would need to make the newsletter business actually work. I would definitely rank this higher than making tools to help people with Amazon KDP, since the amount of money that people can actually make with a newsletter business is a lot higher than, selling $2 books. Plus, there's a more proven path that you can follow to make the email newsletter business actually work. With Amazon KDP, you have no idea what customers will want or what books to sell. But with the email newsletter business model, it's pretty simple. Basically, it's get subscribers using paid ads or organic content, send out regular high quality emails based on whatever niche you're in, and then make money by having sponsors or having like a paid version of the newsletter. In general, based off what I've researched, an email newsletter with like 100 to 150,000 subscribers can make around $300 to $500,000 per year. And the profit margins are a lot higher than most businesses since everything is digital. You also have a lot of leverage since one email you write can reach millions of people. Plus, it's more stable and long lasting. So Beehive built a multi-million-dollar business by helping people win at this side hustle. But I would say that the most genius thing that they did was how they get customers. So people that send emails using Beehive have email lists of thousands of people. And each email they send becomes an ad for Beehive since they have a unique, clean style. And at the bottom of the email it says powered by Beehive. By the way, if you want to send emails and get rid of that Beehive tag, you need to pay for the higher tier. But the product is so good that you don't mind having that at the bottom of your emails, especially at the start. And if someone is interested in trying out the email newsletter business, they obviously want to be subscribed to a bunch of different email newsletters. So when you see a few emails and they all have the same style and they said powered by Beehive at the bottom, you're obviously going to notice that they're using Beehive. So that becomes your first choice for an email newsletter provider, since you already know that they work. And then you build up your email list and then you start sending emails as well. And those advertise Beehive as well. Overall, I would say that this is probably one of the best sell shovel businesses out there. But there is another one which I would say that is slightly better than this. And it's the business that huge business influencers like Alex Hormozi and Ayman Gadzhi are doing, which is having a platform where people make money by selling information. Alex Hormozi has Skool and Ayman Gadzhi has WOP. So let me explain how this Sell Shovel's business model actually works. The overall concept is very simple. You know how on Amazon you can see a product and buy it? It's pretty much the same thing, but instead of getting a physical product, you get access to information and a community. So if I want to learn, let's say, calligraphy, there's a class I can pay $9 per month for and learn calligraphy. Based on their page, they also give out traceable worksheets and help you get set up. So as you can see, they have around 1,300 members, each paying $9 each. So they're making around $12,000 per month. There's also a pickleball class, 1,000 members, each paying $39 per month. So they're making $39,000 per month. And there's even a manifestation community that has 995 members, each paying $59 per month. That means the guy behind this is making around $58,000 per month. By the way he's getting people to join his school is by making YouTube videos. But the thing is, he doesn't even get insane views on each video, like 13,000, 13,000, 22,000. So the genius thing about the business model behind Skool is that they help you make money. And if you can help people make $10,000, $20,000, $60,000 per month, they'll happily pay you 10%. But they don't even charge 10%, they just charge like $100 per month. So if you can make more than $100 on Skool, it pays for itself. So just like how Beehive was getting free advertising in the email newsletter side hustle, Skool also gets free advertising since the people that want to make money by having their Skool class actually need to send people to the Skool page. So this is pretty much the exact same thing that Ayman Gadzhi is doing with WOP, but from what I've seen, the most popular communities in WOP are things like helping people make money by sports betting. So you pay to get access to whatever the pros are betting on, and a bunch of other money making methods as well. Like for example, crypto trading bets, or finding out about Pokemon card drops so you can flip them for a profit, or doing something called clipping. That's also a huge side hustle right now. So the idea behind clipping is that you take long form content from things like Twitch streams, edit it and then upload it on YouTube, and then you make money from the views it gets. Speaking of making money by uploading content, let me tell you about a business that went from 0 to 5 million users in 7 months called Opus Clips. So the main selling point of this is that you can upload a long form video and it'll find the best parts and edit it. So for example, it'll add subtitles, reframe the clip, and add b-roll. There's also another one called Veed.io that hit 40 million in revenue and they help people edit videos online. So content creators make money by uploading videos. They help content creators save time making videos. And since it saves them time, they're willing to pay for that. But there's also another way people are making money selling shovels to people who want to make money by making content. And that is by helping people make short form content like this. So this is a website called Creo AI. And they went from 0 to $600,000 per month in 6 months. There's also AutoShorts.ai, which is making $138,000 per month. I'm guessing the reason why these tools are working is because if you want to make any money from YouTube Shorts, you need to get millions of views, and not every video goes viral. So if you want to increase your chances, you need to upload as many videos as you possibly can. And if you were to try and make every single video manually, it would take forever. So you can get like 50 times the output by using these tools, so it becomes like a no-brainer to actually pay for them. I would say that Creo AI and Opus Clips are probably one of the best examples of making a ton of money by helping people in the create content side hustle. So that's for something digital. But if you're selling a physical product, the best place to sell it on is Amazon. If you can find the right product to sell, make it high quality, and be in a niche that has demand, you can make a lot of money. And a lot of other people know this as well, which is why a tool called Jungle Scout, which helps you find the best products to sell, is worth $110 million. People want to make money selling products on Amazon, but they don't know what product is the best to sell or which category is trending. So you can use Jungle Scout to research and find the best thing to sell. The downside with this is that I've actually spent a ton of time trying to find the perfect product to sell on Amazon. And I feel like selling on Amazon or selling physical products has gone to the stage where pretty much every single idea you could think of is pretty much already done and has something which is already best selling on there. And it's incredibly hard to compete. Like, all the obvious products you can think of are already being made. Of course, that doesn't mean there's never going to be any new products, but that just means it's a lot harder to find something that will actually work. And you can't just start selling something that's identical to the most popular thing that's already selling. Because why would anyone buy from your listing when you have less than 5 reviews and the established product has like 5,000? I did have a product which I used to sell on Amazon before, which was Jawline Chewing Gum, and that used to make around $3,000 per month. But that only worked because of the looks maxing trend picking up last year, and there was like a lot less competition before as well. Now let me tell you about some of the businesses behind one of the most popular side hustles in the world. So I'm pretty sure everybody knows about dropshipping by now, where you sell something and when you get a sale you buy from a cheaper manufacturer and just put in the address of the person who bought it from you. There's a ton of companies that made millions of dollars helping people make money doing this. For example, Oberlo. They automated connecting your sale with the manufacturer and made millions. There's also TrendRocket.io, which helps you find winning products to sell, and they make hundreds of thousands of dollars per month. But one of the biggest businesses in this category is actually dropshipping custom t-shirts and merch. It's something called print on demand, or POD for short. The idea is that you create a design and upload it to a place like Printful or Printify, and then you can sell customized merch. All you have to do is market it and sell it, and they take care of actually making the product and shipping it. And if you're a content creator and you want to make some custom branded merch, this makes it a lot easier to make some money doing that. Now, in general, the two biggest ways to make money in the world are selling products or services. And out of these two options, I would say that selling products is the one that's caveman simple. Have product, sell for money. That's it. And Shopify built a $140 billion company helping people make money by selling products online. The way I like to see it is that the internet and computers literally created a new dimension, and Shopify helped you make your own shop in this online dimension. Now, since they have millions of people building online shops using their foundation, they get to collect rent from every single one.